What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Young Money Investments. In today's special edition here on location on the island of Oahu in beautiful Hawaii. Today we are going to be talking about the Tesla Cybertruck. Again, we're going to be talking about how much insurance is going to cost on this particular vehicle. We're going to be talking about the article that Motor Trend recently put out on that. We're also going to be talking about a few things that they forgot to talk about. These are things that are going to drastically affect the insurance price in terms of what you're going to be able to get insurance for on this vehicle. And the other crucial important thing is, what will this mean for Tesla stock? Yes, what is it going to mean for you and I, the ones that are investing in Tesla? What is this going to do to the overall share price, especially in these coming months, especially because there's a little thing that will affect not only the Cybertruck in terms of insurance, but it will affect all Tesla vehicles. Let's cover it all today on Young Money Investments. One more thing, also please hit that thumbs up button. It helps out the channel tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, as well as letting me know that you like this content. I am trying to find content that you guys like, and I appreciate it if you can hit that thumbs up button. If not, that's totally fine too. I totally respect that. All right, you guys, for those of you that have done a little bit of research and kind of your due diligence in researching the Tesla Cybertruck, you probably wondered, what does this new 30 times cold rolled steel body going to mean for insurance costs? Now, some of you, like me, probably would think, okay, well, you know, on one hand, it means that this is going to make the truck safer. It's going to mean that the truck is going to have less dents. It's going to mean that your insurance costs are going to be lower. There's also those of you on the other side of the coin that are going to go, well, doesn't this mean, with it being like very difficult and hard to, you know, maneuver steel, doesn't that mean that it's going to cost more money? Does it mean that most body shops aren't going to be able to redo and kind of fix these dents? And then obviously from there, going to make the cost of those panels more expensive when Tesla has to replace those. You know, what does all this mean? Well, let's jump into it and I kind of explain it a little bit more. We're still in collective shock from Tesla Cybertruck reveal, aren't we all? From its wild stainless steel body to its work in progress armor glass, of course, this electric truck makes competition from Rivian and Bollinger look almost conventional. We've seen it, we've ridden in it, and we've learned a good deal about the engineering that went into it. The Cybertruck's projected starting price is $39,900, but how much will it cost to insure? We consulted Penny Gosner, consumer analyst for insurance.com and insure.com, for insights on future insurance rates for this Tesla Cybertruck. And so here they go on to say, multiple factors affect insurance rates for the Tesla Cybertruck. First, the elephant in the room, the 3mm thick stainless steel body panels. As we explained in our manufacturing and engineering analysis, the folded stainless steel panels eliminate the need for a paint shop as well as expensive tooling. These are all very great things for Tesla from a manufacturing standpoint. This eliminates a lot of overhead costs that any manufacturer has when they go to manufacture a vehicle, and that's a large reason why I believe the cost of the Cybertruck is so low. The body panels are also promised to be dent resistant, like we just talked about, and as it says here in the article, it says if these are truly dent resistant, that could help the insurance rates. If crash tests and real world driving data support Tesla's claims that the stainless steel keeps occupants safer, then that should help reduce insurance rates on the collision and any medical coverage, including personal injury protection or medical payments and uninsured motorist bodily injury. So these are all things that go into the factor of insurance rates. These are things that obviously are important, and if these really are safer vehicles, it's going to lower the cost of insurance rates. Those are all things we all figured. One more thing before we continue, if you've not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. I know like 80% of you that watch my channel are not subscribed yet. I would love to have you being a part of the community. If you've not done so already, please comment down below what your thoughts are on this. Do you think the insurance is going to be more expensive to insure this truck? Do you think it's going to be less? I'd love to know down below, and hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button as well, please. It's great if you do. Now, on the negative side, these are some of the things that they also say in the article. However, if the dent resistant material is much pricier to fix if it is damaged, then it would also be looked at by insurance companies. For collision coverage, it may be a negative and take away any decrease of rates due to the dent resistant qualities. Take the defunct GM brand Saturn as an example. Although the automaker offered dent-resistant body panels, they cost more to repair since the polymer was more expensive to produce, she pointed out. Now, you're also probably thinking, how does this compare to other vehicles like other trucks in the market? They go on to say, I can only theorize at this time, but my sense is that it would cost more to insure the Tesla Cybertruck than a conventional pickup truck. Data points to Tesla vehicles being more expensive to insure than other vehicles. From the span between 2015 and 2019, Tesla vehicles have been 67% more costly to insure than the national average. Model X insurance was 83% more expensive than the national average rate for SUV insurance, coming in at $3,000 compared to $1,661. Now, one of the things I do want to take on with this is also owning a Model 3. I know obviously some of the costs that they say that make the model, any Tesla vehicle, not just the Model 3, but any vehicle more expensive, is the fact that it's more costly to repair. It's harder to find the body parts. There's not as many shops that actually work on Teslas, etc., etc. All the safety features and all the sensors, those things are more expensive. With that being said, I have found that it's not really, yes, it's expensive, and I use USAA for auto insurance, and so I haven't really found that it's like insanely expensive. Yes, it's expensive, but I haven't found that it was any more expensive than several other vehicles that I looked at in that price point. So I think it depends on what auto insurance you're also working with, and that's one thing to take into consideration. So here, you're gonna go, well, how much, Cameron, does it cost to insure the Tesla Cybertruck? Well, let's see what they have to say. Once again, multiple factors will influence Tesla Cybertruck insurance costs, but Guzner has an educated estimate. For 2019, the Tesla vehicle's national average annual auto insurance cost range from $2,400 to $3,300, and I'd expect the Cybertruck to be in that range, if not a tad bit higher. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the big kicker. Now, wasn't there a little article some time ago that had talked a little bit about some Tesla insurance? You know, Tesla putting out their own insurance for their own vehicles. So why don't we jump over here to an article published by the LA Times, which says Tesla just started selling auto insurance. Now, this article was published August 29th of 2019. And as it says right here, Musk believes that Tesla has learned so much about its cars, it will be able to offer rates as much as 30% lower than the traditional insurer's rates. That probably will appeal to Tesla owners who have been complaining about being charged too much for coverage. Now, like I said, I haven't experienced that, but I think overall the national average, and it does depend on where my vehicles are registered and those kinds of things. Obviously, if you go to school in a different state that's, you know, less populated, etc., there's less break-ins, your insurance does tend to be lower, but nationally speaking, yes, it is higher. But here's the kicker, is with Tesla doing the insuring, they believe that they can keep the costs a lot lower, and that makes sense. Why? Because if Tesla is the one that's actually doing the insuring, they will want to get you those parts a lot quicker. They pay less than what they're going to charge the traditional auto body shop. Their cost is their cost, and so when they can actually afford to insure it and take those premiums in, they're going to be making more money, and that is obviously going to affect the share price, because obviously car insurers make money. It is a for-profit business. We can see from Geico, which is owned by none other than Warren Buffett. It is a huge, tremendous revenue driver for any owner of an insurance company. And as I said here, the article states, selling insurance also provides Tesla with a new source of revenue as the company tries to prove it can consistently make money. Tesla was profitable during the last half of the year, the longest stretch of prosperity in its history, but lost $1.1 billion during the first half of the year. If Tesla miscalculates the risk of selling auto insurance, though, its losses could balloon. Tesla said that it has learned so much about the technology, safety, and repair costs of its cars that it will be able to figure out the proper prices to charge for each insurance policy. Its electric vehicles are equipped with so many sensors that theoretically it could monitor whether the driver of individual cars are prone to chronic speeding or habitually engaging in other risky behavior, but Tesla said it won't do that. So obviously, like a lot of insurance companies, Tesla could obviously monitor the vehicle and then do a plan or a policy based on your driving habits. Now, it would obviously lower it for those drivers that are pretty safe, but if you own a Tesla like me, you probably have hit that accelerator 1 or 2 times, and you know, it does like to go fast. Yeah, it goes fast. So what do I think this means for Tesla stock? What does this mean for being an overall buyer in Tesla? I think that these are great things. I think Tesla being able to obviously make and run a ride-sharing business, that is going to be a huge driver in the future for Tesla. Being able to have an insurance company is another just profit driver, another big profit driver that will help the company in making and generating more revenue from its ecosystem. I think Tesla is one of these companies that is positioning itself as a tech company, much like Apple has done with its subscription-based revenue drivers, with making that just income month after month after month. Tesla can do that by also being an insurance company, and they have the statistics, they have the data to back and support these kinds of things. And so I think it's going to be very beneficial for them. It is going to help them as they continue to grow and get better. So does that make me a buyer in Tesla stock? At this current price point, I'm kind of maxed out. Obviously, this isn't going to bump the share price up anytime soon. The Cybertruck is still a ways away, but what does that mean for my overall outlook on Tesla? It's still very bullish. Now, obviously in terms of a swing trade, I'm not getting into it right now. I've sold out most of my position up here at these prices right here in the high 350s. Does that mean it could continue to go up? Absolutely. Does it mean that it could go down? Absolutely. This is just a range where I'm not buying any shares, but I'm not selling any of my long-term holds. I'm just simply swing trading the highs and the lows, playing the dips right now. What do you guys think though? Do you think this insurance is going to help Tesla out? Do you think that the cost of insuring a Cybertruck is going to be astronomically higher? Do you think it's going to be lower than insuring another vehicle? I'd love to know down in the comment section. If you've not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. I know a ton of you are not subscribed yet. Something like 80% of you that watch the channel are not subscribed. So I got to get more of you guys subscribed. Please hit that like button and I will catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.